Yeah, I'll fix him Mike Tyson's broken arm, give him some new guns. How about that? Right, well, I don't know how it happened, but my son's model, Mike Tyson model, he's broken the arm on it. It snapped right off, as you can see. That's one of those hollow fiberglass, as you can see, models there. It's a resin thing, I think, fiberglass resin on top of it. And if we have a look, it appears it's a pretty clean break. And it's going to go back pretty much okay, I think. It should be okay. May need a little bit of filling around here, for example. There's a couple of little chips out of there, but all in all, it will go on. Once it's fixed on, might be able to just give that a light sand down on the cracked surface there and try and colour match the forearm or something. So that's the intention. I've got a hole in there. The front of it is plugged, but really I want to put this lump of 4x2 batten in there a bit longer. So half goes in there and half will actually hopefully go in the arm. I've just got to slide that, cut a little bit off of that, as you can see, just chamfer that edge down, so that will slide in there. I'll fix that in with body repair filler, and then hopefully that will be able to slide in there, give it some support. Before I finally fix it in, I can put some body filler inside here, which obviously goes rock hard, slide it all together, and hopefully that will do the repair. I've just chamfered a bit of this off here. Just want to make sure we can get it inside the arm there. Just a bit more chamfering needed. You've got to make do with what you've got at the end of the day. So I haven't got any resin, I don't think, but I've got carb body filler. So as I say, I'm just making do with what I've got. This isn't probably the legit way to do the repair, but it's going to do the job, I hope, anyway. And as long as it's strong and it looks okay when it's finished, that's all I'm worried about. Right. So, oh, that's lovely. Look at that. Fell in lovely. So I'm hoping now that once I fix that in place with some body filler poked right in there, that's going to be solid. And I've then got to cut a hole in here, a square hole, just to match that, and hopefully that slides right in. But whack that full of body filler first, and hopefully that will go straight in there. So I'm just going to mark where the hole is. I'm looking at probably around that area there somewhere, down there, and also the bottom. I can square all these up afterwards. Yeah, that's about there. I can always file some out afterwards if necessary. So I have got a Dremel, but I don't think that will get in there. But that's what we're looking at. As you can see there, that's what I'm hoping is going to be the job. And while I'm cutting that out, I'll get some body filler mixed up and get this prepared so that this is in there solid. And then we can take this from there. Once that's in there solid, it's just a matter of literally sliding it in and obviously just repairing with body filler. The surface I'm not too worried about afterwards. I can fill that in afterwards and chamfer out there if I need to, and we'll match that up afterwards. So let me go mix some body filler up. Okay, I ain't got much of this left actually. This is Jimmy's body filler, and he leaves me with nothing, that boy. It's a bit old as well. I'm hoping it's going to be alright. It's normally a golf ball size to a P with this, so you've got to basically just estimate that's probably about a golf ball worth there. Right, that's about the best I can do with that. Now let's try and get some of this in there. And wedge it in there so we can lock that arm, that piece of wood in there. Right, okay, so we've got most of that in there. I'm just going to clean it up from around this edge here because I want that to marry up together. So I'll just get a bit of a rag and just go literally around that edge because I don't want none of that being packed with filler. Again, there's no science to this, it's just common sense, I suppose. And it's better than having no arm. And I'm quite happy with that. Right, so while this goes off, I'll prepare the hole. There we go, that'll do for that. I'm happy with that. I'm sure that's going to stay in there once that goes off hard. Happy days. Okay, right, so coming back out here now, I'm going to cut a hole in the corner and hopefully join everything up with a little pad saw. Right, that's nice to see we've got some thick resin there to mount our thing into. I can always go through with screws as well if I needed to, but I'm hoping that's going to be good enough. But as you can see, that's quite thick there, so I'm happy with that. Let me just join these dots up and cut that out. Well, that took a bit longer than I expected. I had to get the old mini grinder out and cut away a lot more. The simple reason being was the wood actually goes in at an angle, so you have to sort of make the hole bigger to allow for that, and it now goes in there perfect. As you can see there, that will glue in or fix in lovely now. So all I've got to do now is just literally clean up all this dust, and that's gone off absolutely rock hard now. There's no way that's coming out, look, as you can see. So just going to get the hoover on, or the vacuum. This is of course fiberglass dust, so you don't want to be breathing this in, hence me being all tackled up. Right, that's it. So I'll just get some panel wipe now, wipe all this over. And one thing I'll have to fix afterwards, there is a slight crack there as well, but I'll get a die grinder, grind that out and then refill that. So it's solid, but as I say, it's just something I've got to look into as well. But yeah, that's it now. That will now go into there. Fit nice and flush, as you can see. Like that. I can fix that in place. And then, hey presto, die grind this out all around the edge and then just blend it together. That's all I do there. There's his tattoo there, look. Not quite right, but there you go. I was quite lucky here. I was able to find some fiberglass, so that's going to be really handy for me to get this thing bonded back together. We'll just whack it in here first of all. I don't know whether I've got enough, mind you, but we'll have to make do with what we've got, unfortunately. As I say, this stuff goes rock hard, but we want plenty in there, pushed into all the crevices. Right, okay. Now what I want is to hold that in place. Right, that's all I can really do for the moment. I've put some gaffer tape on it just to hold it in place. As you can see, it's getting firm now, but that'll just keep it in place, stop it slipping off, because I can't stand there holding it all the time. And then I'll just finish it off around the edges with a Dremel tool, just to grind out the edges, put some filler in it, maybe some fiberglass filler, now I found it, smooth it down, and then I'll airbrush it in to try and get the same colour match, and that should do the job anyway. So that's it, that's all I've done on this. That's all I can do on this for the moment. So I'll see you again in our next video. That'll be during the week sometime, and don't forget, if you're interested, check out our live streams, which we do every Saturday at 4 PM in British time in the afternoon, and we have a bit of a fun, a bit of laugh and a bit of banter on there. Anyway, thanks very much, see you in the next video, and until then, bye for now.